everyone's saying who Kyle wants. Who does Mike want? who does Mike want? Because really,
that's the question,
right? Does Mike want? Steve?
Can I guess? Can I guess?
Yeah.
I think he wants Mac Jones. I think that's the issue. I think that's the issue right here.
Yep.
I think Kyle has his dad saying,
"Yep,
Mac Jones is great," and
right.
Kyle's like, "Man, I don't normally disagree with my dad, but oof, Dad, you're not making this pick. I am."
Correct. You've got Mike and Kyle on one side, and you've got John and the drafting department going, "What are you thinking?" Right?
Like, can you stay open-minded? Why don't we have John Beck check these guys out? Listen, John Beck, if he likes them, I mean, how can you not like them? I mean, come on, be open-minded here. Right?
Yep. I agree. And
yeah,
I think that the thing that I go back to is if you want Mac Jones, fine. But if you're not going to shore up that offensive line, you're just Nick Mullins 2.0. You're going to have a guy this information. You've seen Nick Mullins play. Is Nick Mullins really that cerebrally off than Mac Jones? I would offer.
If you put Nick Mullins at Alabama, he would have broke records.
Okay. So if Nick Mullins was in Alabama, he would have the same comparable numbers as Mac Jones. You would think, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
He'd have a national championship. He would have completed 70% of his throws. Yes. Yes.
Mullins looks like a better athlete than Mac Jones.
They look similar, man. They're very similar.
They're similar.
I mean, Eric Crocker compared him this morning. I was like, man, yep. I wasn't going to say it, but yep.
So if you're going to spend that much draft capita on basically what you've already seen, what we have already seen is someone who is physically limited, is the smartest person on the field. No bar none. But when you got someone that's 300 pounds coming at you, can you physically get out of the way? It's not about processing at that point, right? It's about physically outmatching that person or quickly maneuvering themselves into a better
bad fit behind this offensive line. He's a pocket passer. Correct. And the Niners have arguably the worst pocket in the league. I mean, what pocket exists? You got the right sides caved in all the time.
Correct.
All the time.
Correct.
Really, it ain't much of a pocket. You need a guy who can get out of there.
No matter what happens, I think they win the draft, that they're able to trade McGlinchey for either a first or a second. If they can con their way out of McGlinchey, because they're stuck with McGlinchey for a fifth year, because they're not going to admit that mistake, right?
No. Unless they can unload him in a trade this week. But, I mean, I don't know.
The only way that they can be like, hey, he was going to cost us money. We're going to give that money to Fred Warner. We traded him. We're good to go. Wash your hands of him. You look smart.
Yes.
He's never going to develop to what he was. I mean, at this point, 5 years into the league, either you got it or you don't really. At this, no one's ever.
And he's getting worse. I'm sorry, Mike, but you're getting better, getting worse. You're getting worse.
So to me, I just can't, unless Kyle's like, it's all Jimmy. But you know what? He never once ever faulted Nick Mullins on his decision makings se.
No.
Right?
He didn't. No, he never did. And he stuck with him until he got hurt.
Right? And it was fans blasting him, but he knew it wasn't Nick. It was that offensive line that was
right. So why is Mac Jones going to do better than Nick Mullins behind that offensive line? What is it about Mac Jones? Why?
Correct.
Why?
Right.
He set him up for failure, man. He's a bad fit behind this. Even Drew Brees, in New Orleans, for years, they made it their business to build the best offensive line possible. That offensive line is terrific in New Orleans.
Correct.
They weren't like, hey, Drew, work it out, buddy.
No. Last thing, do you think it's a little bit of reverse psychology? They want Mac Jones so hard that they take the pressure off field so the Jets don't get them?
Man, you lost me on that one. Can you explain that one to me? I'm not that smart.
They're so infatuated with Mac Jones, right?
Yeah. Yes.
If they don't even care about Fields and he's right there, how good could Fields be? Right. Yeah. And they're like, okay, they're going to get Zach Wilson. We really want Fields. Let's not show our cards. Let's go after Mac Jones hard, frequently, get the spot off field. What's Fields we want all along.
Possible. Yeah. I mean, that's the QB collective guy. And as you said last time, if they draft him, they promote their own
they'll be printing money. It'll be the
best. All of us are printing money. Yeah, and more people go to they validate it. More people go. They make more money. Why? It's lucrative. It's lucrative.
After 2 months or 6 weeks of them drafting them, I've reached the point where I don't even care who it is. I just want to know.
I don't care, man.
Move on.
Come on. Let's stop speculating. Let's know who it is. We're this close.